Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is David Pinto. They also call me Tips with Dave. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at automation with Systeme.io. Guys, Systeme.io is the best, in my opinion, the best free tool out there for any marketer. Whatever your needs, I believe that this can solve for you. There are some things that it doesn't solve, but you can get other tools for that for sure. But I want to get into Systeme.io and specifically the automation behind it. What's so brilliant? Why do I love this tool so much? Why am I here to boast about it? And guys, if you are interested, remember it's a free tool to get started. So it's something that I highly recommend. Check out if you're not just watching my video, but everybody else's video out there. I highly support Systeme.io. I'm going to hop onto my computer and share with you guys a little bit more. Welcome guys, I'm on my laptop, and before I go ahead and actually share with you my strategy and talk to you a little bit more about everything, specifically Systeme.io, I do want to say that if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification for future videos. If you do like the content of this video, whether it's now or later, do it. I want to get it out of the way and talk about it because I love Wednesdays. I make 3 videos every single week. I love Wednesdays specifically because I get to do a bit of training with you guys. This video is all in 2 playlists that I'm going to be sharing. One is about Systeme.io and the second is about how to get to $1,000 per month with affiliate marketing. And I use this exact strategy that you can see on the screen to get to that $1,000 per month with affiliate marketing. It's a very strategic approach. It's a very data-driven approach. It may be a boring approach to you, but it's something that works and it is very strategic to have. You can grow, you can learn, you can focus for long-term. Affiliate marketing is something that I'm very passionate about sharing. And I use Systeme.io to be able to facilitate all of this. That's something that I wanted to share with you right out in the open. Obviously, links to Systeme.io will be in the description. The first one is there. I will also leave a second link to the annual plan in case you want to get the annual plan. But as I said, this video is also a review for Systeme.io itself. Now, just to let you understand, I am using the tool. I've got, as you can see, a lot of leads, and I just want to show you very openly. I'm on the free account at the moment. I have 993 leads or contacts. Until 2000, it'll be free. After that, I need to pay $27 per month. I will be upgrading to the paid plan soon after I hit this 2000 because I want to document and share my journey on this channel. So as I said, if you like what you're hearing so far, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Now, Systeme.io I use for the second step right here, which is the most basic structure. And I wanted to make it the most basic structure because I leverage this tool so that I don't have to spend time getting the leads to a bridge page, and then I wanted to automate everything as much as I can. And this tool allows me to automate as much as I can. Now, saying the word automate is very important because the automation behind this, there's so much more that can be done. I've just finished the training course that is free, by the way, on Systeme.io and talks about automation, and I've just fallen in love with it. I cannot wait to get to the paid plan specifically because of this. And let me just share with you on the paid plan just the pricing. So just let me cover the pricing first and then I'll go to the automation. So if you do get on the annual basis, you'll save 30% first and foremost. So that's something to consider if you want to get the annual plan. But the automation here, that I want to show you the difference between the free plan and paid plan. And that's why I'm telling you that makes sense to get the paid plan as well. The free plan, you can allow only one automation. Unfortunately, you can allow only one automation. As you can see, I've already done that. So I have that automation in place. That's the most basic automation that you can have. But in the startup plan, you can have 10 automations there. So you can do multiple things. Now I'll give an example. Okay, I will give an example about the automation, but I wanted to share with you the difference. So you're 10xing your automation capabilities. You're simplifying your life so much more and having the maximum value that you can share with your customer with the startup plan, actually more than the freemium plan. The startup plan allows you to maximize the value, and I'm saying this for the customers, I'm saying it for the people who join you, for the people who opt into your list, for the people who follow you. You are able to give the most value to them with the startup plan, in my opinion, because at least you start off with 10 automations and you can do a few things regarding these automations there. Obviously, when you go to the webinar or the unlimited, it's the best, but the startup plan is also something to consider. So that's just something I wanted to share with you. And it's $27 per month, cheaper than anything out there, in my opinion. Not only in my opinion, it's fact. You will not find this kind of pricing anywhere else right now with this kind of a tool. That being said, I want to talk a little bit more about automation. So if I show you right here, the automation is on 2 specific things. One is rules, and the second is so automation rules, and the second is automation workflows. Now, as you can see, the automation rules and automation workflows are two different things. And even here, you can see in the paid plan and the starter plan, the workflows are 5 if you go to the starter plan, and the automation rules are 10. There's a reason for this difference, and I'm going to be talking about that in a second. But just to give you guys an idea, if I go to the rules, just to show you, you can have multiple rules out there based on what you want to do. All you need to go to do is go to automation right here. So after you built your funnel, after you built your whole step, the first automation that you need to have in any kind of marketing, in my opinion, is based on your emails. So when somebody opts in to your or requests information through your landing page, they get sent to your email list. When they're on your email list, the first automation and the only automation that I have at the moment is starting a campaign. So as you can see, and let's go to it, the funnel step is form subscribed. What happens? The automation happens is a tag is added, which basically means that they join an email list and they get subscribed to a channel. So the trigger is the step and the automation is right here. Tag is added and it is subscribed to a campaign. So it's one automation rule with 2 actions. And I cannot, it doesn't make sense for me to add any more actions. If I go and edit, for example, and say a landing page and these 2 actions, and if I want to add, let's say, another action, what will the person do? The person can get sent, enroll a course. Okay. So I can add a 3rd action right here. So the same person now will get also enrolled to a course. Now I don't have any courses there, but if you do have a course, then you would also not only get subscribed to an email campaign, but you can also additionally give your course completely for free. So that's something that I want to add to the automation as a whole, which I might most probably do in the future. But just to tell you, you can have one trigger. So the trigger is the automation. The action is what happens after the trigger goes through for the automation to be successful. So that's what an automation is. Now I can have just one. You can have 10 of these if you're on the startup plan. That's the first thing to understand. How easy it is to create. All you need to do is click on create right here. You add the trigger. So what is happening? When somebody subscribes to your blog, when a campaign is complete, when somebody registers to your webinar, maybe you make a new sale, maybe when an email link is clicked. This is one of the options that I would like to have. I would like to have when an email is clicked, what they can do as well. For example, sending them to another page and giving them a bonus. That could happen when the email is clicked, or adding them to another campaign itself for all the people who are clicking my emails. So this way I can clean one list and add to another tag, and I know that's okay, that's an active, that's an email list that is functioning for me. So there are so many things that you can do, and it adds up quite quickly with the automation rules. But already 10 is more than enough in my opinion. So this is how easy it is. And then the action, you do the same thing right here. You have the actions. You can even send a webhook. So imagine if you're more technologically savvy. Let's say you're an advanced marketer and you want to use Systeme.io, and you have a specific thing that you got on your blog, or you're a website builder, or you have something related there and you need a webhook. A webhook is basically a link, a URL, which helps with your automation. So you take the webhook from wherever and you add the webhook here. And what happens when that person is triggered? So when that person, for example, joins your list, the webhook is sent, and now they get taken through another flow, which is on another third-party platform that you have. So there's a lot that can be done in the marketing world, guys. And I don't want to complicate it. It's actually, the more simplify you make these automations, the better it is, because you can now manage through one source, one tool, so much. And all the automations make sense. Now, based on that automation that you do, let's say you have a few automations in place, right? Then you can create a workflow. So this is just a basic workflow. I don't really need this workflow, but you can basically create a workflow where there's an action that happens. So for example, after they subscribe, just to give you guys an idea, you can have an action or a decision. Okay, this person did this, so they stay on the same path, or they go to another path, then another workflow in itself. So you can connect one workflow to another. So let's say they also join your course, or they also join a high ticket offer, or whatever it is that you have in the future, you can do that with a delay, with an action, and with a decision. So workflows, you can have 5, and workflows can be super complicated. You can have 5 workflows for the same funnel. It just depends on the action that the person takes for them to do different things. So you're always sending the person to the same funnel. Let's say you're always sending. Now you can see mine is very basic. I am not complicating it right now. I have just one automation, which is email automation. That's all. At a later stage, when I want to use these automations to, let's say, go to another product, the person goes to the same page. I don't change the funnel. I don't change the whole approach, but now I have based on a specific action that somebody does. Let's say they go to the bridge page and they click on the image icon in my bridge page. When they click on the image icon, they go now to a whole different flow. They'll go through a workflow that is a different campaign, it really depends. The sky is the limit. You can see my excitement with this tool, guys. So if you're an intermediate marketer, if you're even a beginner marketer, I would say don't be scared about these automations. Don't be scared about this tool. This is a tool, the only tool, literally the only tool that you will ever need. It has all the features and it's completely for free, or it's $27 a month. And it's really up to you which one you want to get started with. And you can start to build a very solid base with this strategy. Also, the emails do reach the inbox. They do convert. You have a really good autoresponder, in my opinion, all integrated there, and you're not spending anything extra. So cost-wise, very much effective. Automation-wise, it has so much to offer, and it's so easy to build. Remember, guys, as I mentioned, workflow is just one way of looking at it, right? It's a map that you're creating for your business. But the automations itself, if you just go to the automation rules itself, you can have so many triggers out there based on what you want. You can have a lot of action types that happen from that and really focus and give the most value. And this is why I'm trying to say, give the most value to the person. You're not spamming the person. You're not spamming your followers. You're not doing unethical things. You're using the automations to help them. When you put your customer first, when you put the people who are entering into your email address, into your email contacts and your email list first, that's when you can start to help them the most. And in my opinion, Systeme.io helps that specific element. It gives the most value to your email list. So if you really want to give the most value for your email list with the best price that's out there, then I would highly recommend taking a look at Systeme.io. I just wanted to go and show you how easy it is to set up automation. I currently have just 2 things, but for example, I'm on the free plan. Okay, give you the last example right here. I'm on the free plan. I have a funnel with and I have a blog, and I don't have a course. So let's say I create now a small course of, let's say, a $7 course, which teaches you about a specific strategy and stuff like that. That course, I can now add it once it's created and everything else. I can now use and add it to my automation. So I go to rules in automations, and for example, I can edit this and say the same person. So what happens? The trigger is when somebody joins the funnel, goes to the landing page. What happens? They get added first and foremost to a tag. So they'll get added to this tag, which is an email list. Then they'll also get subscribed to an email campaign. And then I can add a third action and say, I will also enroll them in a course. So they will get now that course completely for free, or they can go to the next step, and I can send the course. For example, the course has a landing page itself, and the person has to make a purchase of that course. So you can use it as a paid method, you can use it as a free method. It really is the sky is the limit. I just see this value as something that I wanted to share with you guys, and I said it's very much a part of my how to get to $1,000 per month strategy, because this tool is worth it. I hope I was clear enough. If I need to cover certain concepts again with automation, please do let me know in the description below. Sorry, not description, in the comment section below, so that I can cover it with you guys, and I'm here to help. As I said, my name is David Pinto. They also call me Tips to Dave. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them below. If you want to get started for free with Systeme.io, link is in the description. If you want to get the the startup plan, then that will be also in the description of this video. Guys, have a great day. Keep paving the way for your dreams to come true. I'm going to see you guys on the next one.